watching Kansas City Live with your hosts, Michelle Davidson and Michael Mackey, showcasing the people, places, and personality that make Kansas City a great place to live.
It gives all new meaning to the term going green. Can being jealous actually be a good thing? Well, our Keeping It Real guru, Vasavi Kumar, she is back with us. And Vasavi, it's pretty easy to get caught up in what other people are doing or wearing or achieving. It's the green-eyed monster, huh?
That's exactly why I'm wearing green today.
Why she's wearing green?
Because here's the thing, it's like you said, Michael, it is really easy to get caught up in what other people are doing, how big their house is, the kind of car that they're driving. But I do want to say that today we're really going to talk about how jealousy can actually be a force for good things to happen in your life.
Okay, now you're going to teach us how you can channel your jealousy in positive ways, like knowing the difference between inspiration and jealousy, right?
Yes, there's a big difference. So inspiration can be the catalyst for you to step up your game, okay? Jealousy kind of sounds like, why her and not me, right? So when you're inspired by something or someone, you're just like, you know what? I would like to implement that in my life. I would like to do that. And it's actually more of a catalyst versus jealousy will just keep you up at night and just have you, just feeling negative and hating the other person.
The key, you say, is to stop complaining. Is that correct?
It's actually stop comparing.
Stop comparing, sorry. Or complaining.
And also complaining. But I find that the number one reason why people suffer so much is because they are so busy looking out there, looking at how much money somebody else is making. Oh, why are they like this? How come I'm not like that? So the key here is to really start looking at what are the things that you're comparing and then focus it inwards and ask yourself, how can I better myself?
Yeah.
If you see something that somebody else has, instead of kind of putting that focus out there, putting all that negative, jealous, green-eyed energy out there, focus it inwards and ask yourself, well, what do I need to be doing to step up my game?
Now, let's say I have admiration for somebody. How does admiration and jealousy, how do those actually go together?
Well, I think that jealousy is actually misdirected admiration. It's very easy to call ourselves jealous, and oftentimes, it's a very natural human reaction and emotion to feel jealous. But consider that jealousy is just misdirected. So instead of, you can just easily shift your mindset by saying, I'm not jealous of them, I admire them. Because when you start to look at it, I'm not, because honestly, what it boils down to is we're not jealous of one another, we actually just admire that quality. So if you can look at it that way and say, well, what do I admire in that person versus what am I jealous of? Well, if I admire your tie versus being jealous of your tie, I would maybe go out and want to buy myself a similar tie.
I love this tie. You should be jealous of it. You should admire it. Now, I'm gonna ask, what are most people jealous of? Money, success? What's the most?
Yeah, I would say probably like the top three would be financial success, relationships, and also how well you're doing in your career. And oftentimes I find it's material things, but I often find, especially with women, that when one woman sees another woman who's very outspoken and she's very authentic and very honest, I find that a lot of women are intimidated by that, and they're jealous also because maybe they haven't fully been able to be honest in their lives, and so they kind of are jealous of the other person.
To put it all out there. Mm-hmm. Okay, now what should we be focusing on instead of everybody else?
Well, we should always be focusing on ourselves because it's really easy to be caught up in what everybody else is doing out there. So this is a really good opportunity. If you can start to feel that jealousy, and we all know what it feels like. It feels icky. It does not feel good at all. The minute you become aware of that and you start to feel that, you got to just turn it inwards, ask yourself, and really start to acknowledge what good qualities you do have, because that's the thing that stops people from really looking inwards. Is they're so focused out there, and it's so easy to look at what everybody else is doing. This is a great opportunity for you to focus inwards and start admiring yourself and start looking at, well, what do I have? What are the good qualities that I have in my life?
Do not let the green-eyed monster take over your world. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely not. It's a weak emotion.
It is a weak emotion. All right, Vas, thanks. And happy 1-year anniversary.
Thank you, Michael.
All right. Hey, let's throw things over to Michelle in the kitchen, who is the luckiest woman alive right now.